Namaskar, good afternoon to all of you. So today we will be discussing about the monsoon performance during July 2025 and our forecast for the second half of the monsoon season, that is August and September, as well as the rainfall during July 2020, rainfall during August 2025. Now let us look at the current status of the monsoon as on 31st July. So the first diagram on the left hand side, you will find that the red line indicates the normal value of the rainfall on daily basis, and blue line indicates the daily actual rainfall. So what you find that from 1st June to 31 July, if you find the number of days is quite high when rainfall has been higher than normal, except the period 6 June to 14 June when it was the below normal, and thereafter only for 1 or 2 days sometimes it has become below normal. There was a period during July, say roughly 11 to 13 July, when it was also below normal. Then again from 20th to 23rd July it was below normal. Otherwise most of the days it continued to be above normal. And if you look at the monsoon core zone, that is the diagram at the bottom on the left hand side, you will find that monsoon core zone also similarly got a very good rainfall activity, and monsoon core zone is nothing but the central part of the country, and most of the days it was above normal. On right hand side, it is the meteorological subdivision, 36 meteorological subdivision rainfall activity. Deep blue indicates large excess rainfall, light blue indicates excess rainfall, and green indicates normal rainfall, and red indicates the deficient rainfall. So what you find that most parts of the country except Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Southern West Bengal, Bihar, and East UP, Rayalaseema, Lakshadweep, we have the normal to excess rainfall activity during 1st June to 31st July. For the country as a whole, it was 474.3 millimeter against normal of 445.8 millimeter, and hence rainfall was about 6% above the normal or the above the long period average. Now, if I look at the various homogeneous regions, we have got 4 homogeneous regions: Northwest India, East and Central India, East and Northeast India, Central India, and South Peninsular India. We'll find that Northwest India, it continued to be good rainfall activity, most parts of the country starting from 16 June. And East and Northeast India, you'll find that in many days it was below normal. And Central India, you will find it is on many days it was above normal. And Peninsular India, it is a mixed culture, and it is also the good rainfall activity. Now, looking at total amount of rainfall during 1st June to 31st July, we'll find that country as a whole was 6.4% above normal. That is roughly 6% above normal. Northwest India is 21% above normal. East and Northeast India is 22% below normal. Central India is 23% above normal. And South Peninsular India is about 2% below normal, or you can say near normal. And considering the month of July, on the right hand side the table, you can see country as a whole was 4.8%, that means roughly 5% above normal. So if you remember what we predicted for the month of July, we told that it will be above normal, and definition of above normal was it will be more than 106%. But it has not happened 106%, but certainly it has become a higher side of the normal, that is about 5% above normal. Northwest India has been 13%, East and Northeast India has been minus 26% at deficient, and Central India is 21.9, or 22% excess rainfall. The good thing is that during this month of July, which is the rainiest month of the year, the Central India has got the maximum rainfall at 21.9% above normal. And all of us know that central India is a rain-fed region. The scope of irrigation is limited in central India. So therefore, it is a very good monsoon, I would say, in the month of July, when the rain-fed area has got higher rainfall activity. And of course, there has been the drought-like situation in Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Rainfall has been quite less. Now let us look at the district-wise rainfall on the left-hand side for the month of July. That is 1st July to 31st July. What you find that is typically a good monsoon month. You will find the entire central India, starting from Gujarat, Rajasthan to Odisha, West Bengal, across Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, all are deep blue or green or light blue, indicating that normal to excess rainfall activity occurred there. Similarly, Peninsula India, if you look at many districts were green or blue, except Tamil Nadu and adjoining Rayalaseema area, where many are either yellow or red, indicating the deficient rainfall over that area. Now, look at northeastern states. Most of the districts are yellow or red, indicating the deficient rainfall activity. And also foothills of the Himalayas, if you just look at northern parts of Bihar, northern parts of UP, you find that rainfall has been deficient. It happens whenever you have a good monsoon year, in that year, a good monsoon month like July, the foothills of the Himalayas and southeast peninsula, especially Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Rayalaseema, gets less rainfall. That means the rainfall activity during month of July has been more or less climatological in nature, resembling an excess rainfall year. Right-hand side is the meteorological subdivision basis rainfall activity, and you can find out the same picture with higher rainfall activity from west to east across central India. Now let us look at all India rainfall for the month of July variation since 1901 for 125 years. If I just look at among these 125 years, rainfall has been 6% above normal, and it is not a record-breaking rainfall. It is just above normal. You can say 6% above normal, 5% above normal we found. And blue line is the normal line, and the bars are the daily rainfall activity, the yearly rainfall activity. Similarly, if I look at the east and northeast India, I find that continuously for the last 5 years, that is 21 to 25, east and northeast India is getting below normal rainfall activity. And if you find out a trend in recent years, in the last 30 years, you will find that there is a decreasing trend in rainfall activity over northeastern states. So that's why you find this year also the trend is justified and it is continuing, and it got the less rainfall activity. But for the month of July, if you just look at, there is no such trend. There is trendless, or you can say there is some interannual variation, but there is no such trend. Now let us look at the heavy rainfall activity during the month of July. The green dots indicate on right-hand side India map. Green dots indicate the heavy rainfall activity, that is 7 centimeter to 11 centimeter. Then blue dots indicate very heavy rainfall activity, that is 12 centimeter to 20 centimeter. Red dots indicate the extremely heavy rainfall activity, that is 21 centimeter or more. So what you find that, as expected, the central India has got maximum extremely heavy rainfall activity. Hello? No, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, actually, I got a little disturbed. Okay. So I was discussing about the heavy rainfall activity. Now, if we compare the heavy rainfall activity during past 5 years, but you find that the heavy to very heavy rainfall activity was quite high, and it was maximum in 2023 with occurrence of 1,113 and extreme heavy rainfall activity 205. But this year, if you just look at, the activity was not so high. It was quite less, minimum 624 and 76 only extremely heavy rainfall occasions. So what it indicates that even though we got good rainfall activity in the month of July, it has not become disastrous. There has been no such large-scale flooding this year in the month of July, except the Himachal Pradesh, when we could get landslide one or two occasions. Otherwise, it has not become disastrous. Now let us look at temperatures. Temperature is expected that it was a good rainfall month in the central India. So maximum temperature was below normal for central India. You can just find out here in most parts of the country. And minimum temperature also high because cloudiness. And mean temperature representative of the maximum temperature. Central India becoming the lower than normal temperature. And northeastern states we just look at, it was quite warm, both maximum temperature and minimum temperature, and hence the minimum temperature, mean temperature, because there was no rainfall activity, rainfall was below normal. Now, let's look at the comparison with the previous years. If I see the all India temperature, what I find that in 2025 July, the minimum temperature was 9th highest because of the cloudiness. Although the maximum temperature was quite less, it was 52nd. And the red one you can just look at. East and Northeast India, however, it was quite warm in terms of maximum temperature, minimum temperature, and mean temperature. Let us look at variation from year to year. You will find that this year it is not any such record-breaking temperature. Mean temperature was 35th highest since 1901. So it is not a matter of worry with respect to the temperature. Now this is for East and Northeast India. If we just look at, yes, it was warmer, and it was 4th highest considering the maximum temperature. It was 5th highest considering the minimum temperature. It was 4th highest considering the mean temperature. So that means what I want to say that except Northeast India, otherwise temperature was near about normal. Northeast India, it was warm, one of the warmest years in recent time. Now let us look at what happened this month of July for this high rainfall activity or good rainfall activity. Actually, the El Nino and Southern Oscillation and dipole index, that is dipole index, that is we say Indian Ocean dipole, was the neutral conditions. The Madden-Julian oscillation was in weak state in beginning of the month. However, from 12th of July, it went to phase 3, 4, and 5, and 6 afterwards, which are favorable for monsoon rainfall in different parts of the state. So, in majority of days, Madden-Julian oscillation was favorable for good rainfall activity for the Indian region. Again, as all of us know that low pressure systems are rain-bearing systems. 6 low pressure systems formed during July against normal of 3. So therefore, you have quite a good number of low pressure systems, and there were 28 low pressure system days, and the 4 became the depression out of 6 low pressure systems. So these 4 depressions, if you look at, 1 formed on North Bay of Bengal, and other 3 formed over the land, that I will show afterwards. So if I compare the different years, what I find that this year, the low pressure systems is quite high in the month of July. As a result, if you see in this diagram on rainfall July, starting from 15 July, almost every day it was above normal rainfall. It is mainly because of these low pressure systems. Now, this is the track of the past depression, which formed over East Rajasthan and moved across Rajasthan, weekend over West Rajasthan and then Pakistan. And this is the second depression, which formed over Ganges West Bengal and adjoining Bangladesh, and it moved up to Jharkhand, and then we can gradually. And third one formed over, you can see here that eastern part of the country, that is near about southeast UP and adjoining areas, and it moved across MP and UP and then Rajasthan and went up to the western Rajasthan. And this was the longest system which formed, and it gave the good rainfall activity over the central India. And this is the last depression which formed on 25th over North Bay of Bengal. It moved across Ganges to West Bengal, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh. It also caused good rainfall activity. Okay. So what you see that all these monsoonal low pressure system depressions moved from North Bay of Bengal or from Bangladesh or Ganges to West Bengal. They moved across Jharkhand. And the southern part of this track of this path of these systems gets more rainfall activity. Therefore, central India, starting from Odisha up to Gujarat and Rajasthan, got the excess rainfall activity. So let us look at the week-wise rainfall activity. Let us look at the first week was 26th to June to 2nd July, then 3rd to 9 July, then 10 to 16 July, 24 to 30 July, in between 17 to 23 July. What do you find? Except this 17 to 23 July, you'll find that the central India got very good rainfall activity in every week. So that's why it became the good rainfall month. Now let us look at the temperature in the month of July. I think I have discussed this temperature. Okay, now let us look at the forecast, what we issued for the month of July. On the right hand side is the forecast. Say blue and deep blue indicates that above normal, green indicates normal, yellow and orange indicates the below normal rainfall activity expected for the month of July. Left hand side is the actual rainfall activity. Here again, blue indicates above normal, green indicates normal, and orange indicates below normal. But you find that most parts of the forecast agree with each other, except some parts here in the western side, Maharashtra and adjoining southwest Madhya Pradesh. And again, northeastern states, you find that whatever forecast is there below normal, it has become below normal. Foothills has become below normal. And we predicted that there will be below normal activity of Tamil Nadu and adjoining areas. It has also happened over Tamil Nadu. So I would say that about 85% area is matching with respect to what was predicted and what has happened. Now let us look at the temperature, observed temperature given left hand side, forecast temperature right hand side. What you find that it is also matching. Most of the part you will find that it is matching. And going to the minimum temperature, you will find that the minimum temperature is also matching, except a few parts. We predicted that the central part of the country and northern peninsula, etc., will have normal to below normal minimum temperature. It has happened like that. You can see northeastern states, northern parts of the country, and peninsular India will have above normal minimum temperature. It has happened like that also. So I'll say that more or less the prediction for the month of July was quite reasonable in the sense in capturing the actual value and range of values and also the probability. Now let us look at the current status of the El Nino Southern Oscillation. As all of us know that El Nino 3.4, Nino 3.4 region is sensitive or impacts the Indian monsoon. So Nino 3.4 average temperature now it is minus 0.2 degrees Celsius, which lies within the normal range. Normal range is minus 0.5 degree to plus 0.5 degrees Celsius. So in that sense, it is a neutral July. There is no El Nino condition or La Nina condition. It is an ENSO neutral condition. And here also you can find on right hand side, it is also indicating that minus 0.2, very slightly negative in recent time. Now let us look at the forecast of El Nino Southern Oscillation. This gray indicates neutral and blue indicates the La Nina conditions. So what you find that gray is dominating. That means the neutral condition is likely to continue till end of the monsoon season at least, and it may continue even up to say August, September, October. Thereafter, the blue is dominating for the temporary period towards the end of the year, or you can say post-monsoon season. There could be development of the La Nina conditions. Okay, now all these different foreign models, that is international models, are also suggesting the same thing. And with respect to Indian Ocean dipole, also at present it is a neutral condition, and models suggest that there could be development of negative gravity conditions towards the end of this month season, that is parts of September. In August, it is neutral, continue to be neutral. September, perhaps there could be slight negative, so therefore it will not have any negative impact or adverse impact on the monsoon season rainfall. Now let us look at the sea surface temperature from our own model, monsoon mission climate forecast system. It is in agreement what I told you. You can find out that the neutral conditions and also IOD neutral conditions, and we are expecting the neutral conditions will continue towards September. There could be for a shorter period negative IOD conditions, and similarly towards the end of the year, that is towards October, November, December, there could be development of slightly La Nina conditions. Now this is the monsoon rainfall forecast. I'll go, you know that we are providing monsoon forecast every month, and for the second half of the season also today. And this is the forecast for August to September. So if you look at this diagram, what you find that most parts of the country you have got blue or deep blue or the green color. That indicates that most parts of the country will have normal to above normal rainfall activity, except the northeastern states like Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Southern West Bengal and Sikkim, and also Bihar. So this area is indicating that there will be probability of below normal rainfall activity. Ladakh, which is also called desert, there also we are expecting below normal rainfall activity. In addition, the coastal states like say coastal Karnataka and Kerala, there is possibility of below normal rainfall during this August to September. That is 2 months cumulative total rainfall. Now, if you consider the this August September rainfall together, then we are expecting that it will be above normal, and it is defined as more than 106% of the long period average. So that means we are expecting good rainfall activity, just like what we have got in the first half, also in the second half. The long period average of rainfall for the country as a whole during August to September is about 422.8 millimeter. That means rainfall is expected to be more than 422.8 millimeter by 6%. That is 106% of this amount is expected to occur. Now let us look at the forecast for the month of August. Now for August also you'll find that in many parts you'll find that there is a green and there is blue color or deep blue color, which stands for normal to above normal rainfall. That means normal to above normal rainfall activity is expected over many parts of the country during August, except you can find out the many parts of central India, that is especially covering Odisha, South Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, and some adjoining areas of Madhya Pradesh, and then Karnataka and Kerala. So these areas are expected to have below normal rainfall activity in the month of August. And of course, some parts of northeastern states also expected to have below normal rainfall activity. So therefore, considering the country as a whole, we are expecting rainfall for the country to be within the normal range. The normal range is defined as 94% to 106%. So unlike June and July, where we have the more or less above normal rainfall activity, in the month of August, we are expecting normal rainfall activity. That means comparatively, rainfall will be less in August as we have seen in June and July. Then what will happen in September? So if we are expecting August plus September to be above normal, and August we are expecting to be normal, then certainly September will be above normal. Otherwise, our forecast cannot be correct. So therefore, it implies that August will be normal and September will be above normal, and August plus September will be above normal. Now let us look at the maximum temperatures. Maximum temperature is expected to be above normal for northeastern states and adjoining areas and southern peninsula, and remaining parts will have normal to below normal maximum temperature, because we are expecting good rainfall activity. And then similarly, minimum temperature will just look at, since cloudiness will be there, therefore most parts of the country will have above normal minimum temperature, and except some parts of Western India like Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Haryana and Northwest MP, where we're expecting normal to below normal minimum temperature. Now, मैं आप सभी को थोड़ा हिंदी में बताऊंगा कि अगस्त 2025 के दौरान देश भर में वर्षा के संभाव्य पूर्वानुमान। अगस्त 2025 में पूरे देश में औसत वर्षा सामान्य यानी दीर्घकालीन औसत का 94% से 106% के अंदर रहने का संभावना है। 1971 टू 2020 के आंकड़ा को आधार करें तो अगस्त के दौरान पूरे देश में वर्षा का दीर्घकालीन औसत लगभग 254.9 मिलीमीटर है। So, sorry. अगस्त 2025 के दौरान देश के कई भागों में सामान्य से लेकर सामान्य से अधिक वर्षा होने की संभावना है, सिवाय मध्य भारत की कई भागों, प्रायद्वीपीय भारत के पश्चिम भागों, पूर्वोत्तर भारत तथा पूर्व और उत्तर पश्चिम भारत के कुछ भागों को छोड़कर, जहां वर्षा सामान्य से नीचे होने का संभावना है। देश के भू क्षेत्र के भीतर जो सफेद छायांकित क्षेत्र है, वहां मॉडल का कोई संकेत नहीं है, यानी वो सफेद क्षेत्र के लिए मॉडल का कोई पूर्वानुमान नहीं है। और सॉरी, फाइन। सो अगस्त और सितंबर दोनों महीने का बारिश का बात करें तो अगस्त से सितंबर तक पूरे देश में औसत वर्षा सामान्य से अधिक यानी दीर्घकालीन औसत का 106% से अधिक होने का संभावना है। 1971 से 2020 तक ऐतिहासिक आंकड़ों के आधार पर देखें तो अगस्त से सितंबर तक अवधि के दौरान पूरे देश में वर्षा का दीर्घावधि औसत यानी लॉन्ग पीरियड एवरेज 422.8 मिलीमीटर होता है। मानसून ऋतु के उत्तरार्ध के दौरान देश के अधिकांश भागों में सामान्य से लेकर सामान्य से अधिक वर्षा होने की संभावना है, सिवाय पूर्वोत्तर और पूर्व भारत के आसपास के क्षेत्रों, मध्य भारत के कुछ इक्का दुक्का क्षेत्रों और प्रायद्वीपीय भारत के दक्षिण पश्चिम भागों को छोड़कर, जहां सामान्य से नीचे वर्षा होने की संभावना है। देश के भू क्षेत्र के भीतर सफेद छायांकित क्षेत्र पर मॉडल द्वारा कोई संकेत या पूर्वानुमान नहीं दिया गया है। तापमान की बात करें, अधिकतम तापमान अगस्त महीना में कई क्षेत्र में मासिक औसत अधिकतम तापमान सामान्य से लेकर सामान्य से नीचे रहने की संभावना दिखाई दे रहा है, सिवाय पूर्वोत्तर भारत और उत्तर पश्चिम पूर्व के कुछ हिस्सों और दक्षिण प्रायद्वीप के कई भागों को छोड़कर, जहां तापमान सामान्य से अधिक रहने का संभावना है। न्यूनतम तापमान की बात करें, देश के अधिकांश हिस्सों में मासिक औसत न्यूनतम तापमान सामान्य से लेकर सामान्य से अधिक रहने का संभावना है। हालांकि उत्तर पश्चिम भारत के कुछ हिस्सों में सामान्य से नीचे न्यूनतम तापमान रहने की संभावना है। अभी जैसे हम आपको बोल रहे थे अगस्त महीना में अच्छा वर्षा की संभावना दिखाई दे रहा है, हम अभी वीक बाई वीक देखना चाहेंगे कि कौन सा वीक में ज्यादा बारिश होगा और कौन सा वीक में कम बारिश होगा। आप हमारा जो एक्सटेंडेड रेंज फोरकास्ट इशू हुआ है यानी 31 जुलाई आज ही इशू हुआ है, यू कैन सी दिस इज द वीक फॉर टुडे टू 7 जुलाई, this one 7 July to 14 July, then 14 to 21 July, and this is 21 to 28 July. So you can find out from these diagrams that yellow color and orange color, red color, which stands for below normal rainfall activity, is dominating in first week and second week. That means for the ensuing 2 weeks, central India and edging North Peninsular India, west coast will have less rainfall activity, below normal rainfall activity. At the same time, the foothills of the Himalayas, northeastern states, southeast peninsula, that is plateau area, will get good rainfall activity. It is typical of a weak monsoon condition. So their monsoon is expected to be weak or below normal for the country as a whole for the next 2 weeks. And after that, the monsoon will revive or monsoon will be more active, and accordingly, the total rainfall for the August will be normal. Similarly, we have two extended range forecast models. On the right-hand side, another extended range forecast model is also suggesting the same thing, that past 2 weeks, central India and northern areas will have below normal rainfall activity, and the country as a whole also, there could be slightly below normal rainfall activity. But rainfall activity will increase in the third week and the fourth week. That means from 15th August onwards, there will be very good rainfall activity. Till then, activity may be normal or below normal. Now, this is the warning issued for today. You can find out that, yes, because of the monsoon prevailing in the country, there are various types of severe weather, including heavy rainfall, thunderstorms, lightning, strong winds, squally weather, rough sea, very rough sea. We are all trying our best to provide on daily basis all the warnings valid for next 7 days. As of today, we are expecting heavy to very heavy rainfall likely to continue over northeast and adjoining eastern India during next 7 days. And there could be extremely heavy rainfall over Assam and Meghalaya on 2nd August. Significant reduction in rainfall activity likely over East Rajasthan, West Madhya Pradesh from tomorrow, that is 1st August. Subdued rainfall activity likely over central and south peninsular India during next 7 days. Subdued means below normal rainfall activity expected over central India and adjoining North Peninsula. Now, I just want to mention one or two important points on the occasion of the Foundation Day of Ministry. Actually, we released a very important activity, which is called as block-wise rainfall monitoring scheme. Right-hand side, you can see the diagram of the blocks of the country. There are around 7,200 administrative blocks in the country. In 1992, India Meteorological Department introduced district-wise rainfall monitoring scheme. At that time, we have around 2,000 rain gauge stations. With these rain gauge stations, whatever statistics we prepare to tell what is the all India rainfall, what is the state-wise rainfall, what is the met sub-regional rainfall, and from that year 1992 started the district-wise rainfall. Now, this year we have started the block-wise rainfall. You can find out what is the amount of rainfall occurred in a particular block. This is the average rainfall in that particular block. And therefore, we have given the name the BRS, block-wise rainfall monitoring scheme. Okay. So the key applications of this scheme are, it can help in agricultural planning, disaster management, water resources, and also it can help us in other technical utilization like model validations. Now, if you just look at the number of rain gauge stations which has changed over the years, you'll find that in 2015 it was 3980, 1992 it was 2000, and gradually it has increased. And this year in 2025 we have got 6727 number of stations providing the rainfall information at every block level. So with this, I thank you for your patience hearing and cooperation. Now it is open for questions and comments. Thank you. कोई प्रश्न है, क्वेश्चन है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. सुनाई दे रहा है कि नहीं दे रहा है? बोलिए.
हाँ सर
one by one. Kalyan ji.
Yeah, the break period will start from where? The break period of monsoon, you said the first 2 weeks. So will the break period start from by the end of this week?
I am not telling it break.
Yeah,
it is subdued. It is not typical break. Therefore, it is not satisfying the condition of break. That means it will not be so much deficient. It will be slightly deficient because northern plains will continue to get rainfall activity, during the coming week. So there will, for the country as a whole, rainfall will be less than normal. It is called subdued rainfall activity.
This will start from the beginning of next week?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
Today also rainfall has been less. If you consider the country as a whole, it has become 22% deficient today. So this subdued rainfall activity is expected, but in between there could be some higher rainfall activity. But in general, for next 2 weeks, that is up to 14 June, we can these two, week 1 and week 2 in general, I'm telling about. If you say day by day, sometimes it may be higher, sometimes less. So these coming 2 weeks, we're expecting subdued rainfall. That means slightly below normal rainfall activity.
Okay, thanks.
Sir, Jayashree from Hindustan Times.
Yes, Madam Jayashree.
Sir, this block-wise rainfall monitoring, what are the trends that you're seeing since it has been going on for many years? Overall, any trends that you could share, sir?
Yeah, actually, we have not calculated trend at present. This is the service we are starting this year. Earlier, we gave the rainfall statistics to the people and the stakeholders in the country only at a district level. And of course, NGS station data is available, everybody is utilizing. But district rainfall was provided. Block-wise rainfall, we did not provide earlier. This year, we are starting the block-wise rainfall.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Fine. So thank you very much for your present sharing and for your cooperation in reaching out the people. Actually, this year we have been able to reach out with all of your assistance and cooperation and active involvement. And I'm sure that in the ensuing months, we'll work together and we'll serve the people. So thank you very much. We'll meet again next month.
So there are
in chat box, no, is there any questions?
yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Can any particular reason be attributed to the year-to-year decrease in rainfall activity in East and Northeast India? The attribution is very difficult, but people say that it could be because of the climate change. But why it needs study? There is an attribution study. People have to find out why. But the finding is that IMD is responsible to say what is happening, and we find that yes, there is a decreasing trend in recent years over the East and Northeast India. How is the rainfall over South India seen for the remaining monsoon period? So I have shown you the month for August, September, and also August. I want to say that for August, September, if we just look at rainfall activity is expected to be access to normal in many parts of the South Peninsula, except coastal Karnataka and Kerala, where we are expecting below normal rainfall activity for August, September together. Now, otherwise, remaining parts it will normal to above normal rainfall activity. Similarly, for the month of August, if I look at it, is showing also Kerala and coastal Karnataka and adjoining areas of Karnataka, like Ghat areas of Karnataka, is expected, and some other areas in the north interior Karnataka is expected. You can say many places of north interior Karnataka and coastal Karnataka and Kerala, where it can be below normal rainfall activity for the month of August. Other remaining parts of South Peninsula are expected to get normal to above normal rainfall activity. I think these are the two questions I can find.
Sir, is this, sir, Jitendra this from New Indian Express. Sir.
Jitendra ji, boliye.
Sir, is this so far even monsoon relatively this year in first half of the monsoon?
Yeah, it was a good monsoon so far. You see, I told you it is 106%. Cumulative total amount of rainfall from 1st June to 31st July has been 106%. So 106% is above normal.
No, sir, last year it was a bit uneven. There was also normal rainfall till July, but it was quite uneven. This year it looks even somewhere.
You are right. You are right, Jindraji. This year it has been good rainfall activity starting from June to July.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Musleh from AgriWatch.
Yeah,
Sir,
good afternoon.
I would like to ask, as you just mentioned that there is 106 percentage higher rainfall than normal. What
No,
will
no,
be the
6% higher. It is 106%
6%?
of the long period average or 6% higher than normal. Yes.
Okay. So what is the expected moisture soil moisture condition after monsoon? Will it be in the resultant 6% itself, or how in terms of agriculture, in point of agriculture, how will be the sowing condition for Rabi be?
So, obviously, Kharif, we are now talking about the Kharif, and Kharif is in good condition. We have got very good reservoir status if you visit, and if you go for sowing, etc., all parameters, you will find that all are in good conditions. But impact on Rabi, that will be decided only after the season. And what will the impact of soil moisture? That type of study actually we are not doing. That forecast we do not provide. We confine ourselves towards the weather parameters. Of course, some implications can be told. And if I say that I'm expecting above normal rainfall activity in August and September, taken together, and certainly the monsoon season rainfall, which we have predicted that it will be 106% plus 4%, that will be all right. And as a result, soil moisture will be quite good. Soil moisture will be normal or above normal because rainfall distribution also this year is quite good, except northeastern states and foothills of the Himalayas and southeast peninsula like Tamil Nadu and adjoining areas. And usually, Tamil Nadu and adjoining areas also gets less rainfall during the monsoon season. So, for major part of the country, soil moisture will not be a problem because of the above normal rainfall activity during monsoon season for the Kharif crop. But the Kharif crop also depends upon the many other parameters in the not Kharif crop. Rabi crop, it will have no problem with the soil moisture because of the monsoon season. But during the Rabi crop, there will be other parameters like temperature, both maximum and minimum, cloudiness, and also rainfall activity during the Rabi crop stage itself. So therefore, it is not so simple to say at present what is the impact on Rabi. But one implication is that since we have got above normal rainfall, then it will have certainly the positive impact in terms of the soil moisture.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you very much. We'll meet again in the next month for the forecast of September. Thank you.